The state budget is due 1 week from today. With a record $10 billion surplus, there was hope a deal could be done by the end of this week.
But the House and Senate called their sessions for today and tomorrow without a budget deal in place. So what's the holdup? Dennis Owens has some clues from the Capitol.
We're not where we need to be, but we're making progress, and God willing, we'll get there.
The major sticking point, we're told, is public school funding. Republicans willing to spend a little more, Governor Wolf wanting a lot more.
Yes, the governor wants to make sure we make a historic investment in education. We have a historic surplus, and we should not be hoarding taxpayer dollars at the expense of students and property taxpayers.
Wolf's budget secretary hopes schools get enough to give property taxpayers a break.
Hopefully we put enough in that the local school directors decide to lower property taxes. That would be a huge win for everyone in this building, both Democratic and Republican, but thus far the numbers that have been offered by the Republican side do not come close to that.
Did he just say reducing local property taxes? We don't have a lot of history of that in Pennsylvania.
We don't have a lot of history of that, but we also don't have a lot of history of properly funding our schools.
It's based on a myth that we are underfunding schools. That's not true.
Conservative groups like the Commonwealth Foundation say schools continue to get more, even though enrollments are down, and they're sitting on reserves of $5 billion across the state.
When we ask this question, hey, are we underfunding public schools? People say yes. When you say we're spending $20,000 per kid on public schools, they change their minds and say, hey, wait a minute, maybe that's a lot of money that we're throwing at public schools.
A lot of money will be thrown at lots of things, including Republican priorities. $2 billion more to the rainy day fund, which would push that to $5 billion.
When he came into office, we had $200,000 in the rainy day fund.
And a reduction of the corporate net income tax. There's much agreement, a few sticking points, and 1 week to iron them out. We're going to have a budget on time?
Yes.
And Bradford says a budget is the sum of its parts. Until everything is agreed upon, nothing is agreed upon. We'll keep you posted. In Harrisburg, Dennis Owens, ABC 27 News.